Hi there. When I think about the Epstein case, when I read about the Epstein case, when I learn more details about the Epstein case, what stands out to me, aside from the great courage of these warrior women, they call themselves survivors, I call them warrior women, for their courage, for their tenacity. Aside from that, what jumps out at me is the role of the prosecutors and the role that they played in cutting a deal for a pedophile, looking the other way and cutting a deal for Epstein and for his partner, Maxwell, the woman. That's what stands out, that prosecutors have so much power that they can get away with unethical conduct, because I don't see how you can describe that kind of conduct as being anything other than unethical. I mean, prosecutors are not supposed to look the other way when someone has committed crimes, serious crimes. A prosecutor is not supposed to look away when children are being trafficked, when children are being molested, when children are being bought, when children are encouraged to bring in other children, other little girls, other teens and preteens to be exploited, to be violated for years, going back to this guy until he decided that they were too old, like 17 was too old. In one case, that was a testimony, open testimony of a woman, of one of the women during the press conference. And all the time I was thinking, and how did the prosecutors allow this to happen? That is unethical. Prosecutors can be unethical when they do what these people, what these prosecutors did. That's unethical. I mean, how is it anything else? How is it anything else? Your job is to prosecute credible evidence of wrongdoing. In this case with Epstein, there was like no if ands or buts about it. None. And yet they looked the other way. By, little sweetheart deals, a little slap on the wrist, after which he continued to repeat his pattern with other little girls. In my next series of podcasts, I'm going to focus on the whole issue of prosecutors. We need to hold prosecutors accountable. I say we need to take away the immunity of prosecutors, whether they are prosecutors working for the federal government or prosecutors working for the state government. We need to hold prosecutors accountable. They have too much power. There are too many examples of prosecutors being unethical. What happened here was unethical, in my opinion. Completely unethical. That's how I see it. How do you see it? My name is Evelyn Castillo-Bach, Executive Director of Balanced Justice Network. Thank you for listening. Be well. I appreciate you.